Hare Krishna. So let us continue the pastimes of Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. First, let us tell his pranam mantra. Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambode Padambujaya Te Namaha. So we saw some pastimes in the previous video. The next one is like after some time Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, because of his age, he started becoming blind. At that time, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur and his son Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, both of them offered. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur told to Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj that you please go to Calcutta and please check your eyes from one of the good doctors there. So Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj said, I don't want to go to that materialistic universe. I don't want to go there. So then Bhakti Vinod Thakur told to Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj that my son Bhakti Siddhanta will assist you. He will go and do all the necessary arrangements. You don't have to talk to anyone. And Bhakti Siddhanta also said, yes, Gurudev, I will not, I'll be along with you. You don't have to, I'll serve you in every way. At this, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj got very angry and he just went away. He went away and for 45 days he was missing. After 45 days he came back and then he told to Bhakti Vinod Thakur and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur that he does not like to accept service from anyone. That is why he went. But at the same time, he thought that he will drown himself in Ganga. But then he thought that if I drown myself, I'll become a ghost. Then I'll not be able to serve Lord Krishna. That's why I came back. And through this, he wanted to prove that he will not take service from anyone and he will not even associate with any materialistic people. So then he stayed blind for the rest of his life and he was just continuing chanting the holy names of the Lord enthusiastically. So this was his pastime. And once while he was living in his hut, there one snake came. And someone saw this and started shouting, oh, snake has come, snake has come. But Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj was not at all disturbed. That time the snake just came and it slithered around and it just went away. So then after some time, after some time this man came and he told to go, he saw Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj was very happy. He came and said, oh, very nice, the snake didn't do anything to you? Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj said, no, it was Anantasesha. Anantasesha came and I was very happy to associate with him. So this is how Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj reacted. Then this once when he was staying in Navadvip in his hut, that time he saw one materialistic person. He was coming running to take darshan of Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. So he immediately closed the door of the hut. So then this person came and he knocked. He said, I want to take your darshan. Please, please give me darshan. Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj told his assistant, ask him to give donation of 2 rupees. Then only he can take my darshan. So then this man, he gave 2 rupees and he told that, see, I have given 2 rupees to your assistant. Please give me your darshan. Then the assistant confirmed to Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj opened the door and he said, here, look at me. And he immediately closed the door because he didn't want to associate with materialistic people. And then before coming to Navadvip, he was staying in Vrindavan. That time, sometimes he would go to the house of the bangis. Bangis means street sweepers. So he would go to the bangis and he would beg for alms, for chapatis. So the higher caste people, they started telling Gaur Kishore Das Babaji that what you're doing is not right. You are from a higher caste and how you should not go to these bangis and beg from them. At that time, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj remarked that these bangis, they are doing the greatest service. They are always associated with the dust of Vrindavan. They are always sweeping Vrindavan. They are associated, first of all. And secondly, they were there when Lord Krishna was there. And when Lord Krishna was doing pastimes in Dwaraka, at that time, they requested Lord Krishna that in future when they come, they should come as street sweepers in Vrindavan so that they will be always associated with the dust of Vrindavan. The dust of Vrindavan is very important because many pure devotees walk on that. That is why getting the dust of Vrindavan is very important. So this is how Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he showed the respect to the Dhamvasis. Then once one man, he came to Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. He stayed with him for some time and said that I want to build a house here in Navadvip Dham. Can you help me to buy a land over here? I would like to own the land and build a dharamshala there. So Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj remarked, this is a supreme abode of the Lord, and you, even if you collect the jewels of all around the universe and bring the money, still you can't even buy one speck of dust of Navadvip Dham. So this is how he proved that it is very offensive to think that I own a land in this dham. So this is how he showed the importance of holy dham. And his possessions were very simple. He used to just have a basket in which he had a cap made out of tiger skin, and he used to chant, as I said, in knotted cloth. And this was some of his possessions. The first time when he met Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he gave him 4-5 strands of this cloth for chanting, and he gave him the tiger skin cap. These were the gifts he gave to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Now I would like to tell you the pastime of how Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur took initiation from Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, who is the father of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, told to him that you go to Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj and take shelter of him. That is, in this way, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur will become the disciple of Gaur Kishore Das Babaji. So Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he went to Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Now let me tell you something. Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj was illiterate. He didn't know to write a word or read a word. But people say that when he would speak, it would appear as though Vedic scriptures are emanating from him. And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was a super scholar. He knew everything, all the scriptures. But still, on the order of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he went to Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, and he said, he offered his obeisances and pranams, and then he said that, can you please accept me as your disciple? So Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he thought like this, and he said, I never thought of having a disciple. And besides, you are so learned, you are so educated, I am just illiterate. How it will not be possible for you to become my disciple? And besides, I have thought I will not give initiation to anyone. So Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur again and again requested him. So then Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj said, okay, tomorrow I will be talking to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Lord Krishna himself. I'll talk to him, I'll ask him about you, and then I'll tell you, so you come tomorrow. So Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he went back home that day, and next day again he came and he offered his pranams to Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj and asked him, so were you able to speak to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu yesterday? So Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj said, yes. So did you ask him about my initiation? Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj said, no, I forgot about that. So Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur felt very sad, and then he said, can you please initiate me? So then Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj said, you come tomorrow, let me see. So then again the next day, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he came with humility, and he offered pranams to Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj and said, can you please initiate me? So then Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj said that, no, I have not thought about it. So then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur had tears in his eyes, and he said that just beside there's this river, there's a bridge across the river, if you will not give me initiation, if you will not accept me as your disciple, then I will drown myself in this river. Seeing the sincerity of Gaur Kishore, of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj said, okay, you go and take bath in river Saraswati and come, I'll give you initiation. And then he initiated and gave him his name as Varshabhanavi Devi Dai Tai Das. Varshabhanavi Devi means, Varshabhanavi Devi means the daughter of Vrishabhanu. That is Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani's father's name is Vrishabhanu, and she is Varshabhanavi Devi Dai Tai, means he is the mercy of Srimati Radharani. So this is the name Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj gave to him. Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj ki. Jai.